Today we're going to talk about the theorem of perpendicular bisectors and the endpoints theorem. If a point lies on a perpendicular drawn through the midpoint of a line segment, then the point is equidistant from the endpoints of the line segment. So if we look at the image that we have right now, we started with a line segment AB, okay? And then we had the midpoint of segment AB is point D. We drew a perpendicular bisector here, and there is a point that lies on the perpendicular bisector, which is point C. Okay, so let's prove, we're trying to prove that this point lies on the perpendicular line. Okay, so if we look at this as two separate triangle ADC and BDC, we notice that they share a line, or share a side, CD. Okay, so they're sharing CD. We also notice that AD and BD are congruent, and AC and BC are also congruent, which means these two triangles are congruent by side, side, side. Okay, if I start to move point B, notice that the length of the segments remains the same, or remain equal. Okay, so BD and AD, no matter where I'm moving point B, notice the numbers here remain the same, and the numbers for AC and BC also remain the same, and that's because they are congruent. And if I move C along the perpendicular bisector, the sides are also remaining the same. Move A, it's the same situation. Okay. Notice that angle ADC and BDC form a straight angle, okay, which is 190 degrees. Since DC connect right at the midpoint, that means angles CDB and CDA are both 90 degrees. So since it forms two 90-degree angles, then the line segment CD has to be perpendicular to AB, which proves the theorem.